World champions France kick off their European Championships 2020 qualification campaign with a trip to Moldova in hopes of a winning start to their journey. Les Bleus may be away from home but will still be expected to win comfortably on Friday against a team ranked 170th in the world. French manager Didier Deschamps wants his players to get off to the best possible start. We have come here to win by playing the best match that we can, dominating as much as we can, having the most opportunities and chances to score. We will be facing a Moldova team with quality, so it's never simple. We always start with those ambitions in order to start this qualifying campaign well. France will be the favourites atop a group which also includes Ireland, who they host at the Stade de France on Monday. Moldova, meanwhile, have not won a competitive match for 6 years. We know that they will be ready for us tomorrow, and we know how important it is to start a qualifying campaign well. We have a lot of respect for them, and we will have to take it to our opponents on the pitch in order to perform well and to take the 3 points. France last featured back in November with a narrow 1-0 victory over Uruguay. Olivier Giroud scored the only goal at home. Memphis Depay scored twice and provided assists for Liverpool duo Jorginho Wijnaldum and Virgil van Dijk as the Netherlands thrashed Belarus in their opening Group C Euro 2020 qualifier. Chelsea's Eden Hazard scored twice to spare the blushes of former club mate Thibaut Courtois as Belgium began their road to Euro 2020 with a 3-1 victory over Russia. Chelsea boosted their chances of reaching the Women's Champions League semi-finals for a second consecutive year as strikes by Hannah Blundell and Erin Cuthbert gave them a healthy lead over Paris Saint-Germain. Blundell's curler and Cuthbert's late low finish saw the English side take control of the tie as they head to Paris in the second leg next Wednesday. Roland Garros is still 2 months away, but yesterday the French Tennis Federation launched their new look for 2019. A new venue will be added to the tournament in the shape of the court Simone Mathieu. Named in honour of the former Roland Garros champion turned French resistance fighter, it seats 5,000 spectators and nestles amid vegetation inspired by the botanical garden greenhouses that used to occupy the site. I can't wait to see the first players, the first rallies on this court, because there's going to be an electric atmosphere here. It's like a mini version of Le Châtrier court, but surrounded by greenery. It really is a unique court in the world. Nobody has played here yet or practiced. We're going to leave that to the professionals, but maybe I will come in secret one night to treat myself for 15 minutes. More work now lies ahead with a new roof structure being built over the Philippe Chatrier Centre Court, which is due for completion in time for the 2021 tournament. Ryori Kobayashi was in predictably good form as he topped qualification at the final ski jumping World Cup leg of the season in Planica. The Japanese jumper soared out to 248 metres on the ski flying hill, which earned him a tally of 247.8 points. It means Kobayashi is taking the lead in the Planica 7 standings, a mini-tournament which will decide a winner based on qualification, 2 competitions and performance in a team event in Slovenia. Anastasia Kuzmina got off to the perfect start in the final Biathlon World Cup weekend of the season as she took victory in the sprint, securing the Crystal Globe. The Slovakian did miss one shot during her run, but she skied magnificently to open up a gap of 25.1 seconds until Germany's Franziska Preuss closed the gap to 21.2 seconds to take silver. Kuzmina has begun her final weekend before retirement in the best way possible. CSKA Moscow overcame Fenerbahce 70-68 last night in a thrilling matchup between the teams with the best 2 records in the EuroLeague. The game was a clash between the team with the best offence in the league, CSKA, and the best defence in the league, Fenerbahce, and it met expectations with 2 lead changes and 4 ties in the 4th quarter alone. Corey Higgins was CSKA's go-to guy once again in the final minutes of the game. He finished the contest with 15 points, 7 of which came in the final 3 minutes. After their puncture woes of the preceding day, Nino Schurter and Lars Forster are back on track in the Cape Epic after victory in Thursday's time trial at the Oak Valley Estate in Elgin. The Swiss duo were quickest in a time of 1 hour 38 minutes and 41.5 seconds over the 43 kilometres track. Overall leaders Manuel Fumic and Henrika Vivanci came second and saw their lead over Schurter and Forster reduced to just 73.5 seconds. Another stage win saw Anneke Langvad and Anna van der Breggen extend their already substantial lead over Candice Lille and Adelaide Morath in the women's event. The pairs finished 1 and 2 respectively.
Je regarde France 24 parce qu'en tant qu'étudiante en sciences politiques, ça me permet de rester à jour sur les informations dans le monde, sur les conflits, les débats politiques, tout ça.
الاختلاف بين فرانس 24 والقنوات التانية في المحتوى المتنوع وفي التوجه الأقرب للحيادية.
I like their coverage, especially with the news and the politics, but also I like the cultural aspect because that me as a Kenyan, I get to learn a lot about Francophone, Africa, Francophone in general, whether it's in Europe or here, just from France 24.
France 24 m'aide à voir une perspective plus complète du monde et à comprendre différentes langues et différentes cultures.
France 24, with you everywhere, all the time.